Those are some good looking threads. First ones always take the longest, right? Learning a new machine. Slide it back in there a little bit. Tying it down on the chain clamp, okay?
I think snugger than a rug.
You got a shavings bucket. You got to plug that in. You're going to stand on this side of the pipe when you do it. You got to get some cutting oil ready, the rag ready. Yeah, there you go. You're going to use that button that direction. You're going to hit the lower half of the button and you're going to push this part of the die onto there. So you can't push the machine because you push the machine off the die, right? When you don't thread a bunch of gas pipe, these pony threaders are nice because they don't take up a lot of space and they're fairly mobile. All the machine does is rotate them. Okay. Once you pull the trigger and get it going and start oiling, you don't want to stop threading until the gas pipe is poking out past the end of these threads over here, okay? You don't want to go 5 threads past because then you're making all thread. This cuts a set of tapered threads.
Yeah.
So that by the time if you stop at 1 thread past, then when you bury 1/2 inch of threads in the fitting, it is airtight. Once you start pulling that trigger, you're gonna like oil and then oil, like every other hole, you're gonna shoot some oil in there just a little bit and it's gonna drip down into the bucket. There you go. Put your foot on the corner of the, there you go. A little more. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're 1 thread past.
I think you're going outside the die.
No, 1 thread past the dies, not the frame.
Okay.
So now go the other way with it.
Yeah, just set of this.
Yep, set that down in the bucket. Oil does get down inside the line.
Yeah.
Right? So when you take it out of the vise, you're gonna tip it up and let it drip its couple of drops of oil into the bucket. In a gas pipe scenario, you would definitely want those propped up for 10 or 15 minutes before you installed it to let all the oil get out. Otherwise, the oil is gonna end up in whatever appliances you're putting in. And then a lot of times I'll take my pinky and carefully stick it in the end of the pipe and pull those shavings out. I don't do it with the rag because the rag will push them in there farther. It's not like razors in there. They are sharp if you really tried to cut yourself. Those are some good looking threads. No matter the size of pipe, all the way up to 2-inch piping. If they're threaded properly, by the time you bury a 1/2 inch of threads,
Yeah.
it is airtight, watertight. That's why I like using 1/2 inch Teflon tape on all of my threaded connections smaller than 2-inch. A lot of guys will use 3/4 inch or 1-inch Teflon. I like using the 1/2 inch Teflon because if you wrap the 1/2 inch Teflon on the end of this pipe,
Yeah.
then as you're tightening it up, by the time your Teflon's disappeared into the fitting,
Yeah.
you're tight of it. When we're starting out with plumbing, we get them super tight.
Yeah.
But as you gain strength over the years, super tight changes.
Yeah.
Super tight is different for a new guy than a guy that's been in the field forever. And so that's why I like using the depth rather than the feel, because the feel is different at year 20 than it is at year 1. Anytime I see guys with 3/4 and 1-inch Teflon, I'm like, man, that's a waste. You can just do it with 1/2 inch and be fine. So, and not that, I mean, for all I know, 3/4 inch Teflon costs the same as 1/2 inch. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's more of just the visual setup for fast installs. So, but that's it.